Hey everyone, Maya here from My Storybook, and welcome back to today's interactive read aloud. Today I have a very fun story for you about facts, opinions, and robots. My friends, can you act like a robot? Oh my gosh, try it out. Act like a robot. Oh yes, right? Robots usually talk like a robot. They talk like this and they move their arms like not very gracefully, but like a robot. This is a very funny story, my friends. It also is a story that is going to teach us about facts and opinions. Thumbs up if you have heard those two words before. If you have, my friends, what is the difference, do you know, between a fact and an opinion? Can you tell me what is the difference between those two things? And if you're not so sure, this book is going to help us figure it out. And if you do already know, then this book is just going to help us remember facts versus opinions. It's also going to be a fun read aloud because you're going to get to try to guess while we're reading what are facts and what are some opinions that you're going to hear in this book about robots. Because we got to throw some robots in there because robots make learning much more fun. Do you agree? Well, I think they do. Okay, but we're going to talk more about that while we read the story, and it'll become a bit more clear what's a fact and what's an opinion as we read. But be ready, my friends, because I'm going to be asking you to help me out while I read this story. You are going to be our reading detective and help us figure out what's a fact, what's an opinion. Can you practice those words, my friends? I say, then you say. Fact, opinion. Excellent. Oh, and robot. Great, let's get started. So the title of today's interactive read aloud is Facts versus Opinions versus Robots. Written and illustrated by Michael Rex, and you'll notice he is the only name on the cover, which means he wrote all of the words and he drew all of the pictures you are about to see. Well, we already kind of talked about in the beginning, my friends, that this book is going to help us learn more about what is a fact and what is an opinion and how those two things are different, and learn how can we tell when something's a fact and how can we tell if something's an opinion. Well, before we get started, what do you see going on here on the cover? I already see some robots, right? We can also see the shapes that these robots have. What shapes do you see on these robots? All right, I see this one has like a triangle head and is blue. What color is this one? Orange with a rectangle head, and they have these like hands that can kind of grab things like little pinchers. Well, let's see what these robots are up to. If you are ready, give me a double thumbs up. Excellent. Let's begin. Here's our title page, my friends. It has the title of our book, Facts versus Opinions versus Robots. That's right. And if you see here, this is really exciting because the author of the book, the person who wrote and drew this book, actually wrote me a little message saying to Maya and drew a little picture of a robot for me because he sent me this book to share with all of you. So that is very cool. Very kind of him to do that. It also down here says who published the book, Nancy Paulson Books, which means they helped put all the pages together, make it into a book to share with you and me. Okay, well, here we go. Our first two robots. And what colors are they? And this one looks like from the cover, right? The triangle one, but this one has some different shapes. Right, let's see what they're up to. Do you know the difference between a fact and an opinion? Thumbs up if you know, thumbs down if you're still learning. It can be a hard thing to understand. Oh, I agree. Remember, if you agree with something, you can do your pinky and your thumb and you point it at yourself. That means I agree. Facts and opinions can be hard to learn about. Even these robots get confused. And robots are pretty smart. But maybe if we work together, we can figure it out. What do you think about that, my friends? Give me sparkle fingers if you think we should work together. Yes, let's do it together and figure out fact versus opinion. Here are three robots. Each robot has two eyes. One robot is blue, one robot is red, and one robot is yellow. So, are there three robots? My friends, are there three? Do you agree with that? Show me if you agree. Well, I agree. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Do they each have two eyes? Well, let's see. Do they? Show me if you agree or not. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And do any of them have 3 eyes? What do you think? 3 eyes? Yes? No? I only see 2. And is one blue? Mm-hmm. Is one red? Uh-huh. Is one yellow? I think so. Is there a green robot? I don't see any green. Well then great. These are facts. A fact is anything that can be proven. Proven means that you can show someone evidence and they can see it or hear it with their own eyes and ears and see that it is true. And we saw, my friends, with our own eyes that there were 3 robots. What colors were they? And they had how many eyes? And that's a fact because it's true. I can see it. I can prove it. I can show you this picture and say, these are 3 robots, these colors, 2 eyes, fact. True. So fact is anything that can be proven true or false or false. So if you can prove that something is wrong, then that's also a fact. Now, let's try something different. Well, which one of these robots is the most fun, my friends? The blue one, the red one, or the yellow one? What do you think? Which one is the most fun? And tell me, why do you think that one's the most fun? Right, maybe this one because he's upside down. Good choice. And the choice you made was an opinion. There's that word. Can you say opinion? Opinion. What is an opinion, my friends? Well, let's see. An opinion is something that you feel and you believe, but you cannot prove it. Oh, so opinion is how you feel and what you think, but you can't prove it. Our question was, which robot is most fun? And you got to pick one, but you couldn't prove it was the most fun because you don't actually know these robots, right? You don't know. You can't prove one is more fun. Well, opinions are wonderful and we all have them, right? We all have things that we think and we believe in. They are what make us unique. That's what makes us special. We all have our own opinions and things we think about. So opinions are important. But it is very important to know the difference between a fact and an opinion. Why, my friends? Why is it important to know the difference between a fact, what is true and can be proven, and what is an opinion, how you feel and what you believe? What do you think? Let's see what these robots say. Oh, on this page? All right, my friends, let's practice. You tell me if this is a fact or an opinion. There is only one robot here. Is that a fact or an opinion? Well, let's see. How many robots do you see? 1. Can you prove there's only 1? So that must be a fact. The robot is green. Fact or opinion? Well, what color is it? Green. I can prove it to you. You can see it. Fact. Green is a good color for a robot. Is that a fact or an opinion? That is an opinion, my friends, because if you see, some of you might disagree. You might not agree with that. That is what someone thinks. Green is a good color. I might think, I think yellow's a better color. So if it's something where someone can disagree and think something else, that is an opinion. Ooh, well, you're getting good at this. Now, here's a hard one. Is this a big robot, a medium robot, or a small robot? Well, what do you think? It's kind of hard to know, right? Well, without any other robots to compare, we don't know if it's a big, medium, or small robot. So, we must wait. We must wait until we have more information. So before we make a decision, before we say what we think, before we say it's a fact, it's big, medium, or small, if we don't have enough information, we need to wait before we make a decision until we get more information, my friends. So if you have to ever decide something, you don't have enough information, make sure you wait until you get more so that you don't make a bad decision. So we only see one robot here. We don't know if it's big or small, but now how many robots do you see? And now that there's some more robots on the page, can I have a better idea of how big or small this green robot is? How would you say the size of this robot is, the green one? Big, medium, small? Yeah, I'd say medium, right? Because this one looks big, this one looks small. Green's in the middle. Well, now here come a few more robots. So we have more information. Is the green robot the biggest or the smallest? No, it is a medium-sized robot, and that is a fact, because I can see it, I can prove it. Show you the picture, it's in the middle. Well, let's try some more. 2 of these robots have square heads and one has a round head. Is that a fact or an opinion? So, can I prove that there are 2 with square heads, or is that just something I feel and think and believe? Fact, right? Because there are 2 squares I can show you. One has a circle one. And which robot would you like to be friends with, my friends? Ooh, which one would you like to be friends with? Why would you like to be friends with that one? I think I'd like to be friends with this one because he looks so happy and jolly and big and round. Is that a fact or opinion? Which one you want to be friends with? Is that a fact or is that how you feel and think? An opinion. It's an opinion, right? Because it's what you think. And you might have even heard me say, I think I would like to be friends with this one. And I asked you, what do you think? That usually means it's an opinion. Well, these robots like to dance. Which of them has the coolest moves, my friends? What do you think? Which one has the coolest moves? I think this one, because look at his arms are going all over the place. Is your choice the one you decided? Is that a fact or an opinion? An opinion, because it's what you think and feel. I might think and feel something different. But one robot has 2 arms and one has 4 arms. Is that a fact or an opinion? That one robot has 2 arms, one has 4 arms. That's a fact, right? Which one has 4 arms? The orange one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the blue one has 1, 2 arms. That's a fact. I can count it. I can show you. I can prove it. Well, here's the new robot. What is this robot's name? Is it Bruno, Buddy, or Bubba? What do you think, Bruno, Buddy, or Bubba? You're right. We don't really know, right? Look closely at the picture. Is there anything that proves his name is Bruno, Buddy, or Bubba? Is there any way we could actually know which is his real name? Nope, not at all, right? So what do we do when we don't have enough information to make a decision? Do you remember, my friends? If we don't have enough information to decide, what do? We wait. That's right. We wait until we have more information. We don't know yet. We need to wait before we make a decision. Well, now that we are all experts on facts and opinions, let's see if the robots understand. So we got really good at it. Let's see what the robots think. I want ice cream. Me too. My favorite flavor is chocolate. Mine is pistachio. Ew, you are wrong. Chocolate is the best. I am not wrong. I like pistachio. You saying you're wrong. You can't like pistachio because chocolate is the best. Wait, but can you be wrong about something that you like? If I say I like vanilla ice cream, can I be wrong about what I like? Well, that's a little weird, right? Because it's what I think. I know what I like. You don't know. My friends, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Oh, wrong. That's not the right flavor. Just kidding. That's weird, right? I asked you what you like, and whatever you like is what you feel and think, and that's okay for you. There's no right or wrong about that. Well, is having a favorite flavor a fact or an opinion? Your favorite flavor, is that a fact or is that just how you feel? It's how you feel, right? It's an opinion, and these robots sure have strong opinions. Yuck, pistachio is nasty. Chocolate is gross. We are getting chocolate. No way, Buckethead. Ooh. Well, Are the robots fighting? Is that a fact or an opinion? Fact, because I can see it. They are fighting. Fact. Well, let's repair the robots and see if they can do better. Let's fix them up, because let's see if they can try again. I want ice cream. Me too. Yum, my favorite flavor is chocolate. Yum, mine is pistachio. I like oil on my ice cream. I like nuts and bolts on mine. Wait a minute, so how is this different than before, my friends? How is this different than what happened before? They're not arguing, right? Because, my friends, you don't argue about someone's opinion. Someone's opinion's what they believe. Instead, you just accept it and you go, oh, sure, you like that, but I like this. And that's okay, because people, robots, can have different opinions, and that's okay. What, in your opinion, my friends, what's your favorite ice cream topping? He likes oil, he likes nuts and bolts. What do you like? Ooh, that sounds delicious. I like cookie dough on my ice cream as a topping, and maybe we like different things, but that's okay. We can have different opinions. See how it helps to listen to each other's opinions? Here are two more robots. Let's see what happens with them. Scary movies are the best, but I like cute movies with puppies. What's your opinion, my friends? What kind of movies do you like? What do you think and believe? Don't be a baby. We're watching a scary movie. Boo. No, please turn it off. Is the blue robot being a good friend? Why not? Right, because he knows this one doesn't like scary movies, but he's just going to watch it anyways. He's ignoring how he feels. And is that being a good friend? What could he do to be a better friend? What would a good friend do? Yeah, he'd listen to his opinions, right? And he'd respect them and make sure that the other robot still feels good. By ignoring the opinions of others, we can hurt their feelings. Maybe the blue robot needs to be rebooted. That means we need to restart this blue robot. He needs to be kinder. So, try again, blue robot. Can you reboot him with me? Just pretend you're gonna press the button in 3, 2, 1. Reboot. Try again. So you don't like scary movies? Well, I don't like cute puppy movies. Maybe, do you like space movies? Yes, I do. I do like space movies. So what happened here? What did they do differently? They decided to compromise, right? He's like, oh, I'm going to listen to your opinion. You don't like it? Let's find something we both like. Yay, let's watch a space movie. I hope there aren't too many humans in it. Yay, that reboot worked well. That did well, right? We restarted the blue robot and he tried again, and he did better. Now look who is back and wants to watch the movie. I bought some popcorn. Oh, do you remember this guy? Who is he? Right, he's the one, and we weren't so sure what his name was. We were trying to decide. Remember when we wanted to know what this robot's name was? Is it Bruno, Buddy, or Bubba? Well, what do you notice, my friends? Do we have some more information to make our decision? We do. What information do we have? You're right. He has a name tag that tells us what his name is, and his name is Bubba. And is that a fact or is that an opinion? That's a fact, right? Because we can see it right here. There's proof. His name is Bubba. Well, these robots have figured a lot out. You see, when we respect the opinions of others, when we listen to their feelings, we can all get along, right? We compromise, we understand how they feel. Now that we know the differences between facts and opinions, it's important to remember that while we try not to argue about our opinions, we can't argue about facts. If something is true and I can prove it, you can't argue about facts. Facts are just what are. Oh no, this is the last page of the book. Is that a fact or an opinion? Fact, right? It is the last page. And is this an awesome book? What do you think? And is that a fact or an opinion? That's an opinion. That's how you feel, although I feel like it's an awesome book. And if you want, you can read it again. And that's a fact. Could we read it again if we really wanted to? We could, absolutely. So that is a fact. And my friends, if you do want to read this book again, you can just restart the video, go back to the beginning of this video, and read it again and learn with these robots all about facts and opinions. Wow. The end. What a fun read aloud, huh, my friends? Books can make learning things so much fun, and it's very important, again, to know about facts versus opinions, Because opinions, you want to make sure you respect people's opinions, their feelings, so you can be a good friend. And facts help us make decisions to know what's true and what's not true. And remember, to make a decision, we need to know all the facts. And if we don't have enough information, we need to wait. Wait until we read more, learn more, listen more. Wait until you make a decision, until you know all the information that you need. Okay, my friends. Well, what was one of your favorite parts about this story? Right? I thought it was great. I like the parts where they gave examples of the robots trying to compromise and trying again to be a good friend and listen to each other's opinions. Right, my friends? Because it's okay to have different opinions. I might feel something different than you, but that's okay because people have different opinions. Well, my friends, today's craft is inspired by our book, and it's going to involve some of our robot buddies helping us out. We're going to practice writing about facts and opinions about something that we choose, a topic of your choice. Are you ready to practice some facts and opinions with our robot friends? Let's check it out. So for this week's craft, we have our fact versus opinion robots. And check them out, my friends. You might recognize them from the story, our blue, red, and yellow robot. And these are very fun because it's a fun way for you to get to practice sharing facts and opinions. So for example, this blue robot, you'll see here, you can either get it printed out already colored, or you can get one where you can color it in like this yellow one. But it says fact versus opinion, and here you get to pick a topic. A topic is what you want to write about. So for example, what do you want to share facts and opinions about? So this blue one, it says sandwiches. And down here you can put your name so you know who made it. And then when you open up the robot, the body opens up and you'll see inside on the fact side, there's a space for you to write facts about sandwiches and say what a fact is. Or on the other side, the opinion side, there's a space for you to write your opinions about sandwiches and what an opinion is. And these are a cool way for you to practice your facts and opinions, writing down what you think and what you can prove is true. And then maybe you can even read some to a friend or a family member and then have them guess which one is a fact and which one is an opinion. That's a fun way to interact with this craft. Now, like I mentioned, you can do one that looks like the yellow robot where you can color it in, and then on the inside too, there's different ways where you can have room to draw a picture of your facts and opinions or fill in the blank what a fact and opinion is. And there is also the red robot, fact versus opinion. This one is about ice cream and has some bullet points for you to list facts about ice cream and then tells you the definition of a fact and opinion in case you forget or if you need a reminder or if you want to teach like a family member or friend. So these robots are a great way to practice your facts and opinions, just like our robot buddies in the book. And if you're interested in making a fact versus opinion robot of your own, go ahead and click on that link down below. It'll take you to the blog where you can find the downloadable template for this craft. On the blog, you'll also find other reading resources like main ideas, vocabulary, and other book crafts and ideas to go along with different reading adventures. All right, my friends, and if you do make these crafts, please do share them with me. I'd love to hear your own facts and opinions, and I'd love to see your own robot creations, and you can reach out to me on YouTube, the blog, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. All those social media links can be found down below. Please also be sure to subscribe to my Storybook YouTube channel to keep up with all of our interactive read-alouds. I can't wait to have more reading adventures with you, and that is a fact, my friends. I cannot wait because, in my opinion, reading with you is so much fun. All right, my friends, so that brings us to the end of today's interactive read aloud. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up with the like button. And until next time, my friends, happy reading.